Live United Bowl, Alan Brown in the studio. Good morning, sir.
Oh, good morning to y'all.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, you ready to get a bowl game going again?
I am. I'm going to be real good if you'll let me play my favorite game.
Oh,
Please.
okay.
Would you
Please.
please play another edition of
Did you know?
All right. The first
Professor Allen.
The first
scary,
did you
isn't it?
know is, did you know when I woke up this morning that Shelby let us run out of coffee?
Shelby.
Shelby.
What a tragedy there.
That's really bad for the ladies that work in my office. So
Yeah,
trying to
bad thing.
but did you know this is our 5th year?
I
Is
did.
it really?
I
Wow.
did know that.
Is it already?
This is our
Man,
5th year. That's big.
that's hard to believe. Wow.
It's growing and growing every year. So that's what we want to continue to do. And I made a couple of comments yesterday, and I'll get into the logistics real quick of what we're going to be doing different this year. But, I let people know that our bowl committee and Jeff Robertson, our main goal for this whole thing, and including our title sponsor, Dean and Lucretia Berry, our primary goal is to, 1, sell the stadium out, and 2, make sure that there's not any rooms available in Texarkana that weekend. So that would be a great accomplishment, for us, and that would mean that would bode well for the United Way of Greater Texarkana, our benefactor for our game. So we're going to work hard again this year. We're not going to worry about the weather, Jim and I. Why can't we maybe just one? I mean, it's October and it's 95 degrees.
Yeah.
Why can't he just slide one of those days to December the 2nd?
I have a feeling in December we're going to have a nice spring day, and it's
hope
going to
so.
be on that day.
I'm hoping.
It's about time that we did, and it's December 2nd?
December the 2nd at noon at Razorback Stadium.
All right.
All of our pregame.
The newly repainted Razorback.
It's not repainted.
more than
It's
repainted.
remodeled.
Refurbished,
It's
remodeled,
basically new.
Yeah.
And if you've not had an opportunity to go to Razorback Stadium to a football game, it is really, really nice. And so I tell you, it makes me proud of being a Texarkana, Arkansas person and being associated with the school district for all those years. Shelby was in the school board, and I was with Athletic Foundation. But to see Razorback Stadium today is phenomenal, and it's going to do very well for us in our bowl game as well. But a couple of things that we're going to do different this year. One is our community events. All that will be that Friday afternoon. But one of the things we're very excited about is we're going to have as a special guest this year with us that weekend. It's going to be Rod Smith. And everybody pretty much in Texarkana knows Rod Smith. He graduated at Arkansas High. He has a great connection to our bowl game, meaning that he went to Arkansas High where we play the game. He went to a Division II school in Missouri Southern. He never had an opportunity to play in a postseason game or the playoffs when he was at Missouri Southern. He went undrafted he went undrafted. He was selected as a free agent with the Denver Broncos. Actually was cut his first year. Came back his second year, made the team, and played 14 seasons with Denver and picked up 2 Super Bowl rings.
You did all right.
Yeah.
He has a new book out, The Rod Effect, that he's going to be promoting when he's here that weekend. So he's going to speak at Friday night's banquet.
Great.
And he's going to be promoting his book, and he's going to be an honorary captain and hang out with these football players that day. So we're excited to have him, a local person. He's by far in the top echelon group of prestigious NFL players in their career. He had such a great career at Denver and has always done the right things. And his first year of eligibility, he was retired into their Ring of Fame.
Yeah.
And so he's very credible.
Absolutely.
And we're very appreciative for him taking time out of his busy schedule to come. Then the second big exciting thing is we got to have that entertainment.
Yeah.
And so we've hooked up with a local band. They're kind of semi-retired. If you attended the press conference yesterday, you heard from 2 of them, Scott Morton and Wade Fowler. We're going to have Robert St. John's.
Awesome.
And that's going to be great. There's already some interesting things on Facebook. People are ready to get tickets, and we knew that they would help us sell tickets to the game. So they're going to do a little a bit after during the community pep rally. Okay. Then we're going to have a concert on Friday night from 9:30 to 11. You have to have a ticket to the game or pay $10 to get into the concert, and we're hoping you'll buy a ticket to the game.
Right.
But the concert will be Friday night. Then they're going to do a halftime performance. So Robert St. John's, they're very excited about the opportunity, and I never really hit home with me yesterday till Wade spoke at the press conference. He said, "Man, this is like the Super Bowl for us."
Yeah.
And it is a Super Bowl for Texarkana.
It is.
And so. The teams, I talked a little bit yesterday about the competitiveness of the game. Our teams are going to be phenomenal. We have 6 teams in our 3 conferences that are ranked in the top 25 right now, including number 1 and number 2. Number 2 ranked team this past Monday is Texas A&M Commerce that actually played in our inaugural game at 13.
Right.
And then Arkansas Tech and Southeastern Oklahoma are the only 2 undefeated teams left in the Great American Conference. So, and then there's 5 or 6 teams underneath them each that only have 1 loss. So out of the first 4 weeks, you can see we're going to get 2 very good football teams that are going to come to Texarkana on December the 2nd. So we're really excited about it. You can buy tickets online now. We'll be putting tickets out at all the Millway Federal Credit Union locations and the Texarkana Chamber of Commerce probably about mid-October. But yesterday was just a kickoff day to get people to think about it and start talking about it. 2 other things you can do is you can go out to our Facebook page, like our Facebook page. You'll have a chance to win $250.
Nice.
And if you'll go to our new and improved website, liveunitedbowl.com, Facebook page is Live United Bowl, which, John, I'm still not a Facebook person. And I can't work that. My girls have to help me when someone sends something they want to talk to us about.
Yeah.
I said, how do you get that? I don't know how to do that. But I do, on a side note, I do wish, I'm tired of hearing him complain about that music on that particular, what is that thing?
Oh, that contest?
Yes.
Yeah,
The contest?
Please
thing?
get
Yeah.
rid of
Hashtag-
that.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Well,
Why?
ask
Because
y'all-
you're tired of John
Yeah, he's asked
complaining
y'all
about it?
10 times.
Hey, you know what?
And they do nothing.
And they do nothing.
You know what?
Nothing.
It's not us.
It's
Oh.
not
It's
us.
not us.
Who is
This
it?
is a Mario
It's a
decision.
Mario
Well,
thing.
then I'll talk to Mario.
Please talk to Mario.
I
Please
mean,
do.
anytime John, do y'all know how credible John Williams is?
We do.
Anytime
That's
he's
why we
ever
keep
asked
him
me to
around,
do
you know.
anything, I jump right on it. And every morning
Yeah, you
I
don't
listen.
work with him every day.
Well, every morning I listen, y'all, and he's asked y'all, please. Now he's getting angry. Just change that music. But it
We'll
is.
see what we can do.
Okay.
It's
It
still
is
going to
good.
be
We kinda
go
like this
back to the Live United Bowl.
revolution.
It's still going to be one of the cheapest entertainment values you can ever find in Texarkana. $10
It
bucks,
is.
you get a football game, you get a concert, you get a chance to win money. It's going to be a great time.
I'm glad you reminded me.
Yeah.
How should I forget that? So, if you don't want to come out and see Rod Smith, that's a reason to buy a $10 ticket.
Sure it is.
If you don't want to come see, if you want to come see Robert St. John's, that's worth $10 ticket.
Sure.
And if
Definitely.
that's not good enough, if you're coming in the stadium, and we'll get in the stadium on December the 2nd, we're giving $5,000 away.
Oh, yeah.
That's worth the price of admission right
yeah,
there.
right there.
So we're going to give $1,000 away in the first, second, and third quarters, and then in the at the end of the game, we're going to give one lucky winner $2,000.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Very good.
So that's reason enough to buy a $10 ticket.
all
and
you
get
got to do is
into
buy
the
a
game.
$10 ticket. There
And
you
get
go.
in the
Okay.
stadium, and you're going to be well entertained when you get in there. It's going to be a great football game, and we'll just keep praying for good weather.
All right. That's what we're, and we'll get an
Fingers
update
crossed,
from
yeah.
you as we get closer,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
All right.
Plus, the
Thanks.
student
Awesome.
tickets are $4.
Student tickets are $4.
That's even better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sure is.
It's the
Great
Agent
deal.
Barry Live United Bowl game on December the 2nd.
Second.
And more details will be coming up. Thanks, Alan.
Thanks for having me.